no result, right? You're gonna act like an idiot, totally forget yourself, right? And then the energy can take over you, right? Because most of the time our mind is so powerful. Grab ourselves without any relaxation, right? So it's time to shake it out. And then second step, standing shavasana, right? Because at that time, we need to shift our brain waves from beta brain waves into the alpha brain waves, right? From the thinking mode into the feeling mode. We need to feel it with your body and your heart, right? You kind of feel it. And then the muscles and even the skins should be relaxed. Because according to Chinese medicine, our lungs regulated the breath, and our lungs regulated our skin and the pores, right? So we're breathing not from here, but also from all of our body. So make sure each and every part of the body should be relaxed before we do the practice. And then rub our palm very hot, place them on the face. So it's not only a flesh-to-flesh massage, rather it's a heart-to-heart connection. Because we all know that Anahata chakra, right, it regulated our sense of touch. So when we're touching, actually we're touching from the heart, not from the hand, right? So when you're doing so, it's a heart-to-heart connection with your true self. That's why I'm saying the metaphor. You're peeling off different layers of masks you'll be wearing. So most of the time we quite identify ourselves with the masks. I'm a successful businessman, I'm a Buddhist, right? I'm a yogi, stuff like that. Sometimes you need to just take it off, find your true face, right? And that's why I want you to take a photo of yourself when you were 13 or 14 years old. Make a photocopy, save it in your computer screen, your cell phone screen, in your pocket. Constantly remember yourself, right? It is the most precious thing that we have, right? It's even more precious than your Prada bag, right? And then the next one, the sequence is very logical. After this one, it's squeezing the nose, right? Squeezing the nose. It's very good to open the channel here. So when you're fully relaxed, and then after this practice, sometimes some sweat coming out here and here, right? It's all the reflection zone of your lungs. So if you check, the temperature of the tip of your nose is lower than your forehead, it shows your lungs get affected by the cold energy, right? It is time you need to do this one. Or before that, you need to do that. Right, for ones who are always working in an AC room, you really need to do these ones. And after this one is for here. Looks very simple, but actually the function is very powerful because this part is our frontal lobe. Our brain has 4 lobes, one here, 3 here, and occipital lobe from the back. So this part is modern people's most important part of the brain. So our logic mind, right? Our complex emotions, right? Our thinking, analytical mind, we're using here. So in China, we have a saying, 印堂发黑, meaning some people, the color here is very dark. It's by luck, right? If it's 印堂发黑, if the color is dark in here, you shouldn't do business on that day. You shouldn't drive your car on that day because you're not thinking properly, right? Your analytical mind is down, right? So make sure we have enough blood circulation to this part. This one is very good. And also you can do some downward facing dog with a block in here. It's also very good. And relax more, right? Okay, so this one's all clear. And then from the ears, right? It's pulling the ears. It's like a suction cup, no gap. It's pulling the ears. So somebody feel pain here, right? If somebody have a throat pain, same thing, the ear has to be pain. Somebody always burn the night oil. Pulling the ear is painful. It shows you that you need to relax more, right? You're already depleting your energy from your kidneys, right? It's like you need to pay your credit cards, right? There's no more allowance in your credit cards. You need to pay some money back to it. You need to bring some energy back to your kidney, right? You need to relax more, reduce your works, So that's all the signs. So Chinese doctors, they are like translators. They can translate the language of our body to the language, to the information our consciousness can understand, right? So we need to be aware of what the things happening inside. after pulling the ear is combing the hair, right? It's more powerful than any combs because every tip of our fingers, there's an energy point. So we use energy point of our fingers to channelize the meridians from our head, right? It's very important. In China, this acupuncture point is like the electricity connection to the ground, right? So this acupuncture point is like electricity connection to heaven. So we need to open this tube, right? And after this one, the tapping the head is very important, right? If you can doing so, you never suffer from high blood pressure, right? And by doing this way, you're also visualizing the energy going down through your feet, right? Going down through your feet, descending energy. And then you can also exhale more. Like I mentioned, the Tibetan king case, right? Because he's always angry, a lot of ascending energy, spring energy, right? So we need to create a lot of descending energy, right? The autumn energy, right? Just similar like the coconut, right? It grows at the top of the tree. When the coconut is ripened, it fall down naturally, right? It's the descending energy, the autumn-like energy, right? We need to create that energy constantly because nowadays, whenever there's a thing that causes us excitement, right? There's a project I need to fulfill, right? There's a task I need to conquer. There's a thing I need to buy. There's a people I need to please, right? Bring your energy out, depleting your energy. So for the practice, we need to bring the energy down, autumn energy, okay? So this one is very important. And after this one, right? It's called beating the heavens drum. It's for the occipital lobe, for our eyes, because it is the center to regulate our eyesight. It's from the back of our skull, okay? Occipital lobe. So this one is very good. And after this one is massaging the T1, right? This one you can also using the rod, make them very hot, or both fingertips. Make sure it's very hot in here because, like I mentioned, 1 degree of temperature drops, right? 30% loss of our immune system, right? So make sure it's hot in here, right? So that's why Chinese people invent scarf. Do you know that? Because if you check acupuncture points, so this acupuncture, the name all start with the wind, 风池, 风府, right? The fortress of wind, the gate of wind, right? The pond of wind, all related to wind. So that's people that use scarf to cover the back of their head, right? It's important, especially in cold times. Right? And after this one, your arms getting very sore, very tired, right? And it's the time that we do that, the showering the arms. 9 times. So make sure you follow the sequence, right? Inner arms going down because it is the direction of meridians, the qi moves. Right? 9 times each. And then for the chest and belly, lower dantian, every time. Right? If you keep doing so, no breast cancer. Right? Better than any yoga. And then after this one, you can standing or sitting, no problem. For the legs, the outer legs going down, inner legs going up. Going back to dantian every time, right? So 9 rounds, 9 rounds. You can even teach your grandpa who's sitting on a wheelchair, no problem, right? Okay? So after this one, you finish all meridians. And then you bring out meridian energy to kidney, right? It is the energy bank. So for 1 minute, just standing here, but visualizing the energy coming back. But then it's getting warmer and warmer. So when you feel warmer and warmer, it feels very good, right? If you not feel warm, it means your energy level is not that good. You need to do more of the previous techniques. And sleep early, right? And only eat things that's suitable to your body type. Don't eat cold stuff, right? And soak your feet in hot water 2 hours before you sleep. And then for about a month, and you do the practice, you feel getting warmer very quick. It shows your energy level going back, right? It's very good. And then soft massage the kidney, another 1 minute. And then So the palm in the front hitting this way. So actually it is the gate of our lungs. So normally when people doing this way, computer work, driving in cars, it's very tense and hard in here, right? The pike minor is engaged. So actually it's blocked the gate of our lungs, right? If you're always working like so, your breath become very shallow, very quick, right? Very efficient. Inefficient, you can say. So then we need to open our lungs and also do this one, right? And also by clapping in this way, also opening the gate. And the same thing from behind, it's open the gate of our heart in here. The people who suffer from heart diseases, between their shoulder blades, you can easily find some hard fibers or some lumps, right, in between. It's very hard and tense. So we need to make that tissue soft. Only in this way, the heart can get blood circulation very, very sufficiently, okay? And then from dantian, the lower back. With a hollow palm, right? It's very good to bring qi to it. And then suspend it in the air. At this point, you're using more your visualization, concentration power to bring qi, different qi, yin and yang. They're melting in between, okay? So you can also hold this pose more than half an hour actually. It's like a standing meditation, right? The only difference, you got more qi after this one. So nowadays, many people doing meditation, they feel no qi in the dantian, but only they feel calmness, peaceful, right? This only help temporarily. But if you have qi in here, naturally you can find a peace in your mind. Okay, this one is way more powerful than traditional yoga meditation, right? And then after the full sequence, tiger mouth together. So for females, right palm inside, remember. And then visualizing all the qi, all the energy coming back to your lower dantian for about 1 minute. And then bouncing on your heels to expel all the negative qi and energy into the ground. About 7 rounds, okay? So after that, you still have a lot of qi in your hands. You can massage yourself, or you can also massage your loved ones. It's even more powerful. Okay, so that's the whole sequence. Any questions?